The Joe Rogan Experience.
Pretty sure they showed Stipe just pulling off of DC. Was that the case? That was a crazy.
Yeah, my whole phone got blown up because apparently I'm right in the background when that happens. Like,
no.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but my phone blew up right then.
Dude, that fight was chaos. That was
fun. I had an amazing time.
That card, I should say, fight card was chaos. Yeah, that was a wild one, man. In Anaheim, it was hard watching DC get hit with those fucking body shots. Oof.
Yeah, that was, dude, as soon as he started taking in, it was like, oh, wow, something's happening.
Dude, Stipe's nasty. He wanted that belt back.
The shots he took.
Incredible.
You know, we were talking about the shots Stipe took and just walked through them like.
Wow, it was crazy because DC managed to put him away with one punch the first time. And
that he didn't see coming.
Yeah.
He didn't see it coming. Everything he got hit with was hard as hell, but he saw it all coming.
Yep.
And he didn't let him get in that little right in his chest area because he got that short one on him that last time.
That's exactly what happens if you're not prepared. If you don't think you're going to get punched and you relax for a minute and then you get punched by something you don't see coming, you can get fucked up. And when you're in a fight with a Greco-Roman wrestler of the caliber of DC who knows how to manipulate you, and he just manipulated him perfectly into that right hand. I mean, it was a beautiful work of art. But he was never able to hit him like that in the second fight, like as cleanly and have that kind of an effect. The shots he hit him with were pretty good shots, but Stipe ate him. And then you realize, Stipe could take a fucking shot. He just got clipped. He just got caught. He could take a fucking shot. And he was there in the fourth round, which is really impressive. Like in the fourth round, he was looking good.
He recognizes as soon as he touched that liver shot that it was...
Yep.
Wow, something happened there. And it hit him. He dug in like 4 or 5 straight times, man.
You cannot let a guy like that punch you in the liver that many times. I'm sure DC obviously didn't want him to do that, but that's how good Stipe is.
Respect to DC, though.
Yeah, respect to DC. I love that guy.
That was a great fight.
He's one of my favorite people to do commentary with, man, for sure. He's the best. He's so fun. He's hilarious. Like when Rose Namajunas knocked out Ioana Jacek, and he's like, Thug Rose!
I was watching it. Yeah,
I'll never forget
amazing.
that. Like, that is what I love. Like, those
are forever
so
moments.
Free.
You know?
He's so free that in the middle of like this, we're calling a world title fight. He's just DC. He could be himself, and it's he's got a great personality, man. And he's a hell of a fighter, and he was dominating in the first round.
Do you think he's gonna fight again? Probably.
I think he's gonna want to fight Stipe again. If I really guess, I mean, if he wants to do it again, he's gonna want to fight Stipe again because he's gonna want to. What I think the way he described it is right, that wrong. That he just didn't fight well. He didn't listen to his corner. I think that's what he thinks. It's like. He fought really well in the first round, and then Bob Cook was yelling at him in the second round, keep your damn hands up, and he was like walking him down, like almost like disdainfully, like walking him down. And I don't know if that was part of strategy to psychologically put up a lot of pressure on Stipe, to try to establish that Stipe's done, that he's the champ now. But it was almost like disdainful. But Stipe survived. So, and he just was there, and he was in really good shape in rounds 3 and rounds 4. That was what was really impressive about it.
I was amazed,
especially after getting fucked up quite a bit in that first round.
I mean, there was a couple times where I thought he was going to be like dude was going to get him.
Yeah,
Cormier.
DC was all over him in that first round, and when he picked him up and dumped him, you're like, Jesus Christ, DC's good.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, he's good. He just didn't maintain it. That's exactly what it was, and then Stipe made the adjustment, and. Who the fuck knows? He might decide, you know what, my body doesn't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I know he made a ton of money, and I know he's really good as a commentator, and he'll do that forever.
For sure.
Or he might don't want to do it one more time. But then there's always John Jones lurking, man. I felt like everybody knows, like, that's the biggest rivalry in MMA. Isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, the only thing you like, if you're going to talk about accolades of Cormier's, he has everything, all those championships, but there's that little asterisk on the light heavyweight belt that he never really got it from John. Right.
But that's the weird part about it, right? It's like when you're a champion, but the champion who's the real champion didn't lose it, and then they have an interim champ. Like, what are we doing here? What has happened? Is he got?
Now, John never come back and shown that he's still him, like, and. Hopefully, God willing for him, keeping all his stuff together. And it would have been different. If he just kind of faded into the distance, then it changes that narrative. Yeah. But he came back, and his original thing was like, you ain't that guy. I'm that guy still.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, that's how crazy good John is. Really, that's how crazy good John is.